Good back there? Good, good. First.
I guess for both of you guys, you struggled a little bit at Texas in the last exhibition, then you come into the opener, with that one of your key guys and Nick tonight. How rewarding is it? How good does it feel to get off to a good start, get one under your belt, and then for both of you to get your Razorback career off to a good start individually?
I would say this week we just had a big emphasis on having a great week of practice going into the game. So I would say the great week of practice really helped us out. And then as far as first game, it was exciting. Went to go and show what I can do in a real game. So.
Yeah, I think we needed Texas. It opened all of our eyes, including me. So we needed that early on. It didn't count. We had a great week of practice. I think Coach can agree, and we followed the game plan tonight, and it worked out.
Plus 20 in the paint tonight, guys. A lot of that was just driving in from the wings to get to that rim. Talk about the dominance in that part of the game as you guys kind of put your mark on this one.
That was the game plan: attack the rim. That's what we did. Simple as that.
Yeah, that's going to be a big emphasis for us this year. Whenever we get downhill, get paid touches, we're way more effective on offense. And, we started that in practice. So we know what we got to do offensively and get paid touches.
For both of you guys, just what impressed you about the other one's game tonight?
The other team?
No, each you
Oh,
two guys about the other one. Sorry.
I always know Ricky's going to do some crazy stuff. So you never know what that guy in the reverse dunk was just like. I've never seen anybody reverse on somebody when driving out the lane. Yeah, he's crazy.
TV really didn't surprise me. That's my guy. He showed it all the time in practice. He had a little slump in practice, but I knew he's the type of guy that's going to step up in the game. So I wasn't surprised at all. And he rebounded really well. I know he had 10 plus, and coach, that was an emphasis for coach. So I'm proud of him.
Trevon, speaking of those rebounding, just how big of an emphasis was that for you tonight, and how pleased you think Coach Musselman is that you were able to grab 12 of them?
Well, I think the goal was 15 tonight, so I think I'm 3 short, but they were happy with my rebound performance. Going into it, that's always how I try to get myself going is going to the glass, and that creates other opportunities. So.
And you guys obviously have a lot of good players, but when did y'all know Nick wasn't going to play, and did you guys feel any extra sense of urgency to pick your game up a little bit because of that?
We knew he wasn't going to play, and when we was in shoot around, we just had to move on. We can't dwell on it. We can't cry about it. We just had to move on, and somebody had to step up. So that's what we did.
You want to take that too, Trevon?
No, you got it.
Trevon, you knocked down 3 3-pointers tonight. Do you think that that's something that, fans can see from you this year, or was that kind of tonight without Nick there?
No, I think fans will most definitely see more. If not more of that, because that's my, that's the role I got to play this year. I got to be more, effective on offense. At Missouri, I was more of a role player, so Coach Musk and the staff told me, I kind of got to step it up on the offense, so that's what I'm gonna do this year.
For both of you, Makai got the start tonight. I'm just curious what y'all thought of his play tonight.
I thought he did good early on. I would have to look back at film because I was just so focused in on the game, but I don't remember him doing anything terrible. He rebounded well. He had a couple putbacks. I know I fed into him in the second half and he hit a hook, so I think he played pretty well.
Yeah, he played good in my opinion, finishing at the rim through contact. Says here he has 3 steals, so played well on the defensive end. So.
For both of you guys, when each of you knock down some perimeter jumpers, what does that do for the rest of your game on the offensive end?
I would say that's just kind of, you make some, you miss some. I don't really, worry about the makes or miss. It's always going to make a shot. It's a point, but I think the little things, like rebounding, that's what really gets me going.
You repeat the question.
When you two guys knock down threes, how does that open up, I guess, the rest of your game?
That's a great thing. Coach tells us all the time we're not going to be a great 3-point shooting team. So when we're hitting, that's just a plus for us. We're going to be a team that's going to get downhill and finish at the rim. So when we're hitting open shots, this is going to be a plus for us. It makes everything easier.
Back to defense, I think you'll have 3 of 4 opponents in Europe below 60 points. You got that done tonight. What is Musk, convey to you guys on a daily basis so you have performances like this?
He just really preaches we got to be, if we're not going to shoot the 3 well, then, we got to defend the 3 well. We got to defend, you know, like crazy. So every possession out, we live and die on each possession. So each defensive possession, we're trying to, you know, not trying to give up a point. So.
I think, but at the end of the first half and then also in the second half, you sort of had many runs on your own, like 6, 7 points in a row. Did you kind of feel, you know, that you were putting it on them a little bit?
You know, just when you're in the game, you know, I played, let's see, 32 minutes, you know, I was never in the game. It's just sometimes the game just comes to you whenever you just keep doing a little thing. So, you know, just running the floor, doing the little things I'll do, you know, even if I'm not scoring or even if I'm not making a run. So I just try to be consistent, and then, you know, if stuff happens, stuff happens.
Both guys with so many, you know, whether it's transfers or freshmen, I guess 11 newcomers. How'd you feel about an opener against, you know, probably a pretty solid team? They're probably going to win a lot of teams and games in their league, I imagine.
It was fun. I still don't think we played our best basketball, and we came out with a W against a pretty good team. Like you said, I'm pretty sure they're gonna be good in their conference. They got some pretty good guys, honestly. So it's a good win. At the end of the day, we got stuff to work on, but we would rather work on stuff through a win and a loss, you know?
Yeah.
For both of you, I know he was just 1 of 7 shooting the ball, but this was Anthony Black's first game running the show as your point guard. How would you feel like he performed overall?
I think he went out there and did what he had to do. He had 7 rebounds. He wouldn't play just because, you know, he wasn't scoring. That doesn't mean anything. He affects the games in many other ways than that.
Yeah, I agree with that. Anthony, I don't know. I don't think he's going to be a 20-point scorer every night, but he's the type of guy that affects the game without you even knowing. So, I mean, I know he picked up some cheap fouls that probably threw his head off a little bit, but at the end of the day, I think he played well.
Yeah, just for Trevon, what do you think personally was like the biggest difference for you between the Texas game a couple weekends ago and tonight? Like what changed? What was different?
Maybe it was just a personal thing, maybe not a personal thing, but I just came out sloppy during the Texas game. So the emphasis was just to never do that again, be more you know, just aggressive offensively and defensively. So.
Appreciate it.